Turtles are assaulting the Technodrome. Inside are the Foot Clan's weapon storage chamber, Krang's laboratory, and Shredder's master control room. Huh? Turtles? Oh, they've been spotted. Now they'll have to watch out for the I Spy radar, that hidden ooze pit, the spike back door. Turtle soup time. Oh no, an ooze scanner, a brain scrambler, and mutant manacles. Can Leonardo rescue them? Sure hope so.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
From Playmate.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Epic Channel. This is Polar Bear's Pop Culture Shop TV. Before we jump into this episode, please like, subscribe, and hit that sweet bell notification. With that being said, it is episode 43. What's up, Jason? What's going on, man?
Usual stuff, man. Coming off a busy weekend. This was a pretty busy one. You know, one of our busiest in a while.
It was good.
So it was fun, though.
Yeah, it was really nice. Really
stuff.
good weekend.
Yeah, it jumped off with Saturday. I was gone, and then you guys ended up going to the day the Red stood still. I went to a toy show in Tucson.
Double duty.
Called Attack. So I drove out about 5 in the morning, got back here a little before 5 to check out the day the Red stood still. So what were your thoughts on the day the Red stood still? You were there all day, so.
Yeah, it was a all-day event, pretty much. We got there roughly around like 11, maybe 30.
Yeah, because it was like a 1 o'clock start time. Yeah.
And we wanted to get there, at least see how it was, because it was a new building we were going into. So set up, saw a lot of familiar faces. It's always a great time. The cosplay action there is really good. Gabe from the Funkettos showed up. He was dressed up as Leatherface.
Oh, nice.
Pretty impressive Leatherface. I got a picture of that, so we'll post that. His daughters have been doing the Killer Clowns for the past couple years, but again, they came out with some new masks, some better, highly more detailed masks, so they upgraded their costumes. And just a bunch of other people, but the one that I liked besides the Leatherface and the clowns was the Babadook was there.
Yeah,
that was cool, huh?
Yeah, the little Babadook.
Little Babadook was pretty serious. That was a cool costume, man. I really dug that one. Also, the previous year, this couple dressed up as They Live, like the girl and the male. And I just call them aliens, girl, male aliens. But this year they were Creepshow.
Yeah, that's Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's them. They that's why I tell them every time they do an event, it's always a different
so cool
cosplay. They did Return of the Living Dead. You know the cover where it's yeah, they did that one time. They did it was the other one. It was Creepshow's the cake one too, right?
Yeah, that's
they
the
did
one.
That one. I got a picture with them like 2 years ago at Mad Monster.
Yeah, and this one was the one that they did for this one was the episode where he buries like the heads in
How
sand.
long can you hold your breath?
Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, that was I used to like that when I was a kid. That was always a good one. So
yeah, that was creepy.
Yeah, it was really creepy. Just the fact that you're kind of buried to your head, and then when the tide was coming in, it's like you almost want to hold your breath for the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, try to drink up the ocean.
Ooh. So yeah, that was it. Saw Jukebox there, saw Diggs Figs there, saw some other people there as well too. Edgar.
I missed them because I didn't get there till 5, so I missed a lot of people. But when I got there, it was still jumping. When I got there, like the party was still going pretty heavy. So, and it stayed that way till it was over.
It was over. Yeah. I sent Edgar some movies. There was a guy there that was selling some. He was in each of the movies. He was selling them as packs, and Diggs Figs ended up buying one, giving it to me to watch, and I watched it. We'll do something on that a little bit later. We'll see how that goes, because I only watched about 5 minutes of it, and then I had to take care of some other business.
You said I had to watch it too, so we might all have to watch it.
Yeah, and then just kind of give
whether
little
we want to or not.
Yeah. No. So it's something to do. It's not that long, maybe an hour or something.
You got to support local. He's doing his thing. I don't know what he's doing. We'll see. But.
Yeah. So successful, man. It was a really good time. I sold some stuff that I wanted to sell. Hooked up some kids. We hooked them up with the it was the
children's hookup.
It was the mask from
the Michael Myers mask.
Yeah, which Michael Myers was
the first
that?
one.
It was one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it was Michael Myers, like, hooked them up with that. They were really happy. But yeah, that was my Saturday.
Yeah.
How was your Saturday?
Good. I went to, like I said, start off at the toy show. Vinny is starting to do toy shows again. His are going to always be like the smaller ones, but still a decent amount of vendors, and the stuff that was there was pretty good. I picked up a few things. Sold some stuff, yeah. But he's starting out again. I think the weather might have affected it because a lot of people that said they were coming down.
It was rainy.
Yeah, and it was a 2-day, so I don't know how it worked out the next day. Maybe more people went down the next day since it cleared up. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him yet on that. But yeah, all in all, a good day. I mean, anytime we can move some stuff and promote and all that, it's always good. But Day the Red stood still. I mean, they're doing their thing, so they're
Definitely.
third year. Maybe they'll go to doing a couple a year instead of just one, but they definitely put a lot of work into it, and they do get a good turnout. So the community definitely shows out for them. So it's good to see that, So
Yeah. Then we did one more thing on Sunday.
What do we do on Sunday?
After the shop was closed, we went and had a little birthday celebration.
Okay.
It was Jason's birthday on Sunday, so we went and had some pizzas and some really good cake, which it was pumpkin in a Lost Boys cake. So that was fun. That was a little after. I got some pictures from that too. We'll post those as well too. So
Abby Cakes was where the cake was from. Abby Cakes, if you're out west. My daughter works for them, but she didn't make the cake. She did the writing of my name on there, but she does bake.
Yeah, it was cool though. Definitely got to give it up for that cake and that pizza, man. That was
it was decent.
It was something that I wasn't expecting. It was actually like almost a mixture between a thick and a thin crust. It was like right in the middle.
Mountain Mike's Pizza.
Mountain Mike's. All right, shout out to Mountain Mike's, man.
We might try it again. I mean, it was good. They had a salad bar too, which I didn't know going into it, but
wings were tasty.
Yeah. All around good day on that.
Yep.
Yeah, celebrate. I don't do it big anymore. 40 years old for 7 years in a row. So nice.
So,
but yeah, I just hang out with family now. We don't do anything crazy, but that's what it's about. So yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, that was the weekend. Definitely busy, but it's good to be busy than not busy. So
exactly.
Coming up into the cooler months, hopefully we'll get it going again. There are some more events coming up, and we'll post those or we'll talk about them as they get closer.
Definitely.
Yeah. But that being said, I guess we can jump into some show and tell.
We got a big section on that, so let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, before we get into some show and tell, we did want to mention the subscribership is actually going up pretty well, so thank you guys. I think we're at 321 as of filming. It'll be higher, hopefully, by the time you guys watch this. But if we get to 350 by the end of October, we'll do some kind of giveaway, and maybe I'll figure that out by the next episode. But
sweet.
We appreciate you guys who want to do a little something. I would say 4, but that's kind of maybe being a little too ambitious. But 350, I would be happy with by the end of October.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll give something cool away. But that being said, let's jump into show and tell, because I know you got a whole bunch of stuff in on Sunday that you're probably excited to jump into. So.
The whole everything.
Bless you.
How would we like to start? Should we go?
You can tell the story how it came about if you want, or you just jump right into what you got, or
okay,
however you want to do it. Yeah.
All right. Let's show and tell. Recap. We had something big come in on Saturday, so we're gonna jump onto that second. But just yesterday, before we went to go have the birthday dinner, I got a call from a good friend of the shops, and he was working on a deal for some vintage Ninja Turtle stuff. Now, we've been anticipating it, and when you get your hopes up like super, super high, and you're right there, you're ready to sell the house and cash in as much cash as you possibly can. I don't like to do that anymore. I always like to just kind of play it out for what it is and go with the flow. So he comes in with the stash, and it's an amazing collection. So amazing that there's one of the rarest pieces in there in the box. So I'll tell you guys the way I experienced it. So I'm helping him unload this stuff from the car, and I got like goosebumps on my arm. I saw pictures of the stuff, and I was like, what is happening here? This is crazy. Ninja Turtles News Channel 3 van in the box.
Channel 6.
Is it Channel 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Channel 6 van in the box. Technodrome in the box. Sewer layer. I'm just going to quit saying in the box. There's sewer layer. There was the regular van. There was Android Krang. There was multiple more vehicles, all boxed. Then there was play sets with boxes, and then just a absurd amount of figures, like 75 figures. And we bring it in. Shout out to Rad Nick. He helped us go through the stuff. And of course, you know, I take the News Channel 6 van first, and I take it to the side and I start opening the van. Well, the one bad thing about Arizona is that the heat can extremely damage, like, even if it's not exposed to the sun, just the temperature alone can cook the plastic. And I pulled out this News Channel 6 van, and it was green instead of blue. Yeah,
the record scratched as soon as you did that. Yeah.
it just broke my heart. Like, literally, my heart was broken. And I know I showed it to Nick. He was brokenhearted. Jason was like, man, this is... Everyone was just...
I just looked. I was like, there's nothing I could say. I was like, dang, that's unfortunate.
Of course, I pulled out the Technodrome, and I mean, some of the pieces were still in the plastic baggies that they came in, but it was cooked. It was supposed to be like a grayish blue, call it like a slate gray. That thing was brown.
It was like smoker's teeth.
Yeah, yeah.
Call it that.
Yep.
It was pretty bad. Yeah,
it was terrible.
Yeah.
So. I just picked up the figures. I picked up the 75 figures, but there was about 25 like rare figures in there. And the other figures aren't necessarily just commons, but it's stuff we need. So, you know, pretty exciting to pick up a Turtles lot. And me, Nick, and Jason just pretty much went through. We're piecing all the weapons together. Most of them are complete, like meaning like, like it was insane how well they kept this stuff together, huh?
That was the good thing, because once you start seeing figures, and then you see a tub of like accessories, you're like, oh, here we go. But we were able to complete 85% of them.
So far,
I think I would say. I mean, that's just me guessing, because there was a lot of them we completed.
Yeah, so
Even
far,
a little piece you think they would have been missing, they were complete. So definitely a good lot that was picked up.
So that was that, and then the huge one, the big dog one, which I'll let you tell it, but that had me excited too, man. Just the knowledge on some of that stuff.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about it, but we won't show much, only because we can do that like the following week. Because if we start getting into that, that's going to be a lot of stuff. Our guy, Josh Baskin.
Josh Baskin. Yep.
Josh Baskin is what we're going to call him, because he doesn't want his name out there. Did drop off a load with us on, it was Friday, I believe.
Okay.
Friday. Yeah, it was Friday, because it was the day before the show, because I took a couple pieces. So he dropped some more stuff off on consignment, and we're talking rare Lego sets, like original Lego sets from Star Wars. Some of the stuff we posted on our Instagram. We got the monster face, which I took to the show. So there's some cool stuff we'll show off, and then we'll kind of talk about it when we get it, instead of going through it. There's no way we get through it all now.
Oh, no, it's too much stuff.
Yeah, so we definitely check it out next week. We'll kind of pull some pieces if we still have them, which we will, because some we haven't even got prices on yet.
Yeah.
So we're playing the long game on those. So we'll show off some cool stuff. But for show and tell this week, we're going to do an unboxing instead of more show and tell. And then we'll jump into a couple things we picked up for the shop that are newer, but we'll just show those real quick. But this one I've been waiting to do. I keep forgetting. Red Falcon was cool to let us borrow this one 3 weeks ago. So this was supposed to be 2 episodes ago, but I keep dropping the ball and forgetting to put it on. So I feel bad. But he said we can borrow it again. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, I'm not in any rush. So he wants us to open it. So without further ado, we will open this one up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So it comes with blast effects, or his effects, which is cool. his flame effects. Because a lot of them don't come with it. You think they would come with them. They would all come with something, but they don't. Cool thing about the S.H. Figure Art stuff, you take this guy out, right out the box. He's got his tail attached, so there's no trying to attach tail. You're really liking that movie Splinter, huh? That's from the movie series. That's why he's furry, yeah. Disgusting. Disgusting rat, you dirty rat. He's supposed to have clothes. He does have his jacket over there. We just haven't put it on yet. But back to Godzilla. So this one's cool. This one I like it because it's not a paint app. It's more like you can see the translucent plastic on there. So you can see the flame. There is some paint for the flame effects, but for the most part, you see how it's translucent on the spikes and everything. So
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, its paint job is amazing.
As far as articulation goes, you know, it's S.H. Figure Art, so it's going to have more articulation than Godzilla needs. Is that the stand for like his, like he's going to be blowing the fire into that, I'm assuming?
So there is a stand in here.
Yeah, which holds
right here.
This part up, I believe.
That is right
Then
here.
I guess we should have looked at the picture. It comes with a stand as well for the figure. This one, I believe, is Godzilla's. So maybe it kind of plugs in. Is it supposed to be like that?
Let me take a look before.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's cool.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but the stand is for.
So
No, the stand's for this piece.
A few moments later.
Because that bottom piece almost looks like he's like sliding like an anime character.
yeah, this one goes like this on the ground. Like
Oh yeah,
that.
but you're right.
Yep, and then that one goes like that.
Oh.
But it's tilted like that though.
It can look like he's
So does
running.
that piece
Yeah.
go inside of that?
One eternity later.
Anyway, it does connect somehow. We're not gonna spend all day. There's no hole there, so I'm not sure how. I think it goes here, dude. I don't know. We're not gonna mess with it anymore. There you go. That's what it comes with the stand. If you're a Godzilla fan,
Definitely,
cool. I know.
yeah.
Like I said, Falcon's gonna be happy with it. Maybe he does something like that on the fire, slides across. Don't remember that from the movie, but good looking figure. So definitely recommend it if you're a Godzilla fan.
2 thumbs up. I would
Two
take
thumbs
this.
up. You giving it 2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's jump into our new segment for the spooky season. We don't really have a name for it. It's just kind of maybe underrated or lesser known movies that you might not know about.
How about Polar Bear's picks?
Well, it's everybody's picks, but okay. We'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Polar Bear spooky picks.
Yep.
Yeah, so we did one last week, so go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. So we're going to do like 2. We're going to do 2 each every week.
Yep.
Until we reach Halloween. So.
And before we get into it, if anybody watched the recommendations now that the video's out, hit us up in the comments and let us know what you thought about it. If you got some, recommendations yourself, if it was a good movie, if it was bad, stuff like that.
I did see some people like putting their list already. And
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Like just
gotta
don't take
see
the
it yet.
ones we already are gonna do.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Then we got
speaking of,
Pivot. Yeah.
what you got
Oh,
this
you want me
week?
to go first?
Oh, I could go first.
Okay.
All right. I wanted to kind of spread it out a little, so I asked Tian and Brianna, so I asked the house what was their 2 picks for this week.
Okay.
So that way we could get a little bit of a mix in the bowl.
Consensus pick. too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Tian's pick this week for pick of the week is The Autopsy of Jane Doe.
The autopsy of an unidentified female, henceforth known as Jane Doe. Rated R.
So
Definitely an underrated, sleeper one. Yeah.
I thought it was good. Definitely, I can watch that like over and over. It's not like one of the ones that I get burned out on, and that one. It's a good, solid movie. So check that one out. Autopsy of Jane Doe, and Brianna's pick was The Ruins.
Legend tells of entire civilizations vanishing overnight. 5 explorers
You know what they used to do to people down there?
will discover why. On April 4th,
Inside me.
something lives on.
We're alive. It knows we're here. We have to go.
You run and you don't stop.
The Ruins, rated R, starts April 4th.
So another decent, good movie. I enjoy that one as well too.
Autopsy Jane Doe, just a little. Is it what kind of movie is it though? I know it's a horror movie, but what's the premise?
I don't want to get it convoluted with another movie.
Oh, okay.
Because
I've seen it, so I'll lead you along the path.
Okay. Give me just the starting position on
So
where.
the two guys, Emil Hirsch, and I don't know what the
Okay.
other actor's name is. It is Brian Cox. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Brian Cox. He's in a lot of good stuff.
What do you think of Emil Hirsch first, real quick? Like, what do you think? You think he got it?
He's
He does some
fine.
good
He's fine,
movies?
and if he's not in a leading role, he's fine.
Okay.
I know somebody didn't like him. They said like he annoys them or something, or they don't like.
I think
him.
it was me.
Was
but,
it you?
Yeah.
It might have been you. Yeah.
But the one movie I did like him in, I know we're
Racer?
getting off topic, so let me just I'll
Speed
kill it
Racer?
with this one. No, the one where he goes out to live in the wilderness and he ends up eating like a poisonous into the wild. He was good in that. Yeah, he was good in that. So.
But yeah, so it's that. Her name is Jane Doe because they don't know who it is, like
Who it
what
was.
happened to her. So they're doing an autopsy. During the autopsy, strange stuff starts to happen in the.
And what it was is thank you
you
for
got it?
clarifying
All right.
that. Yep. So she had like the markings all over her
Yeah.
body, and it was like I don't want to give away too much, but the premise is like it's an unsolved like murder, and it comes to find out it's a little bit more like based in like some witchcraft type esque maybe where they have to find out what was happening, and she's almost like kind of like a possessed like body where whatever that spell they put on her kind of like conjures her back up to do some crazy stuff.
Or at least her spirit.
It was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Okay. And then what was the other one you had?
The Ruins.
Ruins.
Yeah.
Premise.
That one I don't remember the.
Oh, so Brianna picked it, but
She picked it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I know it's good. I've seen it. I just don't know like how to kick them off because I always forget like the
Killer vines. Just
That's right.
Killer,
That's right.
killer plants. Killer
That's
vines.
right.
Yeah. read the
Okay.
book.
Yeah. Recommended. Also read the book. So if you know how to read and you want to get into a good,
Yeah, I was gonna say get read in Arizona.
exactly.
Red Falcon.
Yep.
Yeah, get read in Arizona.
Yep.
So
But yeah, the Ruins was good.
okay.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
So those are your two recommendations for the week.
What about yours?
Mine? So I got one that's a little bit older, and then one that's fairly new. So I'll start with the newer one.
Okay.
This one I don't think if it was at theaters, it was probably limited. It's called Haunt. So it's a good kind of slasher type movie. If you're looking for something pretty simple, something with the holiday or Halloween theme to it. It does take place the night of Halloween. They're looking for something to do. Some teenage, maybe they're a little older than teenagers. They're young 20s for sure. Looking for something to do. They stumble upon this, like haunted house type thing, attraction, and then it kind of goes off the rails after that. And it's actually turns out, it's more real than what they thought it was going in. So, and then there's some interesting characters. Like the costume design is cool in it. So if you're looking for something like a slasher like that that's pretty straightforward, I definitely recommend Haunt. It's on, I believe, what I put it on Amazon. It used to be free. I don't know if you had to pay for it now because around October they like to start charging for like their horror movies.
Oh,
like
you
that.
know, you already
But
know.
I did just watch it, rewatched it again last month just to kind of watch it again because it is fun. It's fairly fast paced, so it's a quick watch, and it was free still. So definitely check that one out. I think it's underrated. They actually make figures for it. Trick or Treat Studios makes figures for it, but
Oh wow.
there's not one main character in there, but it's just kind of cool.
Was
So
it like a
the
group?
aesthetic was cool.
It was like a group. Is it the one where the girl puts her arm in that thing in the
Yeah,
ring?
you seen, and
Yeah,
it's-
I seen that one.
Okay, so there you go. James seen that one. He
Yeah, see,
remembers
I
that
just
one?
need to know like a little bit of the details just off the jump because there's so many movies. I
There
get
is. I can
get
see
them
getting
mixed
some
up.
intertwined,
yeah,
but
yeah.
maybe get a refresher on it. So there's that one is cool. And then I went back to a 80s movie that I think is definitely underrated because I don't think enough people talk about it.
All right.
Prince of Darkness.
I've got a message for you.
This is the shape of fear.
You're not going to like it.
This is the color of hell. What is it? And this is the power of the Prince of Darkness. From John Carpenter, director of Halloween. A vision of the most powerful evil of all. Prince of Darkness. Where are you? Rated R. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
That was also recommended on the. So I changed it because I heard you say it. So I told her hit me with another one. But we have a poster of it in the back, and I always thought
Edgar.
that. Yep, I always thought that poster was very creepy. Just really cool, but still like kind of creepy because. Remember I told you about that little mist thing once before,
Yeah.
So
So this one's good. Donald Pleasance is in it. He's the priest. He's kind of a coward at first, but just some weird stuff. It's a good mix of horror and like science because they bring this element into it. And it's a John Carpenter movie, so he was really into kind of, I don't know, like other dimensional stuff. Like he was kind of learning about that stuff when he made this movie, so it has those elements. I think it's just a cool idea. Like it's Satan, like in a kind of like not a physical form, and then of course he's trying to come over to like our world, and they have the scientists kind of doing their thing, but it is inside of like a Catholic church, and of course something gets out, and then havoc ensues. But,
Yep.
And Alice Cooper's a zombie in it, so check it out. Or a ghoul. I don't even know. Would you consider him a zombie?
Possessed.
He's possessed, yeah. And he has one of the better kill scenes in the movie too. I won't spoil it, but it's using bicycle parts.
Ooh.
So, spoiler alert, but yeah, definitely underrated movie, Prince of Darkness. This one, unfortunately, was not streaming on anything.
Yep, not streaming.
I think you could pay for it. I think if you bought it on like Amazon, it was like $3.99, right? Like it was on a couple streaming things.
Whose copy is that?
This is
there?
Edgar's, which I knew he had it, so
yeah.
I hit him up. So if there's movies, hit him up ahead of time. You can bring them so we can show them.
Oh yeah. I should have brought mine too, but now that I'm on it, I got to remember to bring the movies and
I
stuff.
do have it on DVD, but I couldn't find it. I know I have it, but since I had stuff like boxed up, I do not have it on 4K though. So I bet you it looks a lot better on 4K. Probably sounds a lot better on 4K because he does, of course, the score for it.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, his
So it
scores
has
are
that-
great.
The synth.
Yep.
Boom, boom. But I highly recommend it. So,
Yeah.
but don't take my word for it. No,
Watch
check it out. Yeah, watch it.
Watch it.
And then with that being said, we got to have Edgar on with his deep dives. So
Yeah, he's gonna get into it.
yeah, he is. All right, James is gonna blast off.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
All right, now we got Edgar up with his picks. He always comes with some deep dive stuff that I've never even seen. So
Some cool stuff.
Yeah.
This first one, well, both of these I love. Well, I'm showing you these because I like them a lot. So this one here is Messiah of Evil.
And they're waiting. They're waiting for you. And they'll take you one by one, and no one will hear you scream. No one will hear you scream!
Without giving too much away, the best way that I can describe it is that it's a vampire movie set in a small seaside town where this woman goes after her dad dies, and he was a famous, I think he's a painter, right?
he's some kind of art.
Yeah,
Stuff, yeah.
he's an artist, so she goes to his state to get things together, and then slowly she starts to see that the town is just weird, there's something not right, and the town people are also in on something
Yeah.
darker that you find out later.
And then the
Well,
albino
it's
guy is
vampires.
kind of weird in it.
There's an albino guy that doesn't do much, but he's kind of creepy.
He's weird.
This is kind of a cool movie because the two filmmakers that did this, they worked with George Lucas quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
They wrote American Graffiti,
Okay.
and they also wrote Temple of Doom
Oh, okay.
for George Lucas, and they wrote and directed Howard the Duck. So
Okay, I can't say. Okay.
So, you know,
2
they-
out of 3.
they kind of have an interesting career that are related to George Lucas. There's a little number. I know we can stream him, but I always like to push physical media as much as I can. This was very hard to find for a long time. The film print, the first time I watched this was a 35 millimeter print in LA, and it was an original one, so it was super beat up and old, and I think that added to it. But Radiance Films, they restored it as best as they could. You know, like I said, that print was just really, really far gone. So, but this Blu-ray looks pretty great, all things considered. This is out of print now with the cool box and the cool book. I got lucky that I found it at Zia for $20 because I think this goes for like $70, $80 now. But you can still get just the Blu-ray if this sounds interesting. If you want to check it out first, though, you can watch it on... You can rent it for $4 on Amazon, or you can, if you have MGM Plus, which, I mean...
Or Hoopla,
which we mentioned last time. Something else was in Hoopla. But you said you have MGM Plus, right?
No.
No?
I never even know that was a thing.
Somebody...
I think Hoopla, is just on my TV, but I don't think I've ever used it.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
it's just
Tubi.
there. It comes, they just download it on its own.
But yeah, no, this is a super atmospheric, creepy movie. Very slow burn. There's a lot of sequences in it that really kind of creep you out.
I was gonna say slow burn, and I think that's why I'm not as fond of it. But I mean, that's just me. That's my opinion. But I have heard now that I've seen it. A lot of people do mention that movie, so
yeah,
I'm wrong. I think on this one. I mean,
it's one of those things that I think most people, when they watch it, they're really surprised. You know, but kind of because it's kind of a sleeper hit. And if you watch it and you go to California, you're not gonna want to go into a what are those stores called? Ralph's. There's a really creepy scene that happens in a Ralph, which is like a Fry's for us.
I think they have them in Las Vegas too, Ralph's. Yeah.
Now the second movie, kind of similar. I kind of tried to keep them in the same kind of wheelhouse. Dead and Buried.
They terrified you with the movie Alien. Now the creators of Alien take you along the strangest road you've ever traveled. A road with only one way in and no way out. The terrors of Alien have come down to Earth. Dead and Buried will take your breath away. All of it. Dead and Buried.
Now showing at a cinema near you. Check newspapers for details.
I think this one's a little more well-known, but it's still relatively kind of...
It kind of is, but it's not. You don't hear a lot of people talk about it, yeah.
This is another movie with a similar premise of a couple of people who go to a small town by the sea, and there's something off about it. There's something creepy going on, and then as the movie goes on, you get to find out what's going on. It's not vampires, so, don't even...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the same, but different.
Yeah, but this is directed by Gary Sherman, who I like a lot because he directed Vice Squad.
Oh, okay.
So if you've seen Vice Squad, he's a pretty good filmmaker when it comes to tension. If you haven't seen Vice Squad, you absolutely should.
Yeah.
Not to get off topic. That one's kind of a horror movie.
No, but you were even saying on this one, like, you asked, should you bring it up? And I was like, yeah, it's a good one because you thought maybe
I thought it was more well-known. Yeah. So I figure maybe people have heard of it, but you're right. I kind of looked it up online, and it doesn't have that big of a following.
Because that is early 80s, I believe, right?
Early 80s.
Yeah,
Robert
this one I know
Englund's
70s, yeah.
Messiah of Evil 70s, like 73, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Dead and Buried's like 82. Robert Englund's in it, I think pre-Freddy Krueger. Yeah, because it's 82, so it's before Freddy Krueger, so you get to see him do a little bit more. Someone from Prince of Darkness, isn't it?
Let me see.
Lisa.
Oh, she's the one that's all on the computer when she's possessed.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's right.
Spoiler alert. Check it out.
Yeah. So this is the 4K from Blue Underground. They do great work. But if you don't want to buy the 4K or the Blu-ray, you can watch it. What did I write? It's on Prime. It's streaming on Prime.
I was like, you wrote it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my handwriting. It's on Prime. It's a really great, like, just creepy town by the seaside. It's an hour and 29 minutes long.
Okay. Yeah,
I would even
good,
say safe for, like, I don't know, 14 and up. Maybe it gets gory a little bit, but there's not a whole lot of, like, things I would say it's too crazy.
I wouldn't worry about it because most 14-year-olds aren't going to want to watch it anyway. But
it is a slow burn. I think it's a little faster paced than Messiah of Evil.
It's faster paced, but it's shorter, so it doesn't seem like it is as long. This one, like, to me, just is
but that
really
was pretty short too. It's like an hour and 20.
It seemed longer to me.
And like I said, both of them are seaside towns, kind of like a creepy oceanside kind of city. So if you want to have a double feature, I think this is a good one to have.
Yeah, good recommendations. Yeah, so good. I do want you to bring. I know it's 3 movies, but since I'm probably going to get this off you, you might want to talk about it because I think it's cool.
Yeah. So this is WNUF. Jason thought it was a show.
I got it mixed up with this Canadian show they used to do, and then I found out it wasn't. But I'm definitely gonna probably buy this off them and check it out.
So this is a newer movie, but it's presented like it's a broadcast from the 80s from a lost episode of a news channel. If you ever seen Ghostwatch, this is pretty similar to that. It's kind of the same premise where they send the news team into the house to investigate a house that's supposedly haunted on Halloween night.
Okay.
And then things start happening. Might be real, might be not. I think this is better than Ghostwatch.
I thought you were going to save Ghostwatch for one of your picks.
I'm not a huge fan.
Okay.
I know I'm the minority on that one, but I'm not a huge fan of Ghostwatch. I think that one gets too crazy. This one does a better job at trying to fool you into that it's real. And I think if you show this to your kids, they might think it's real. So it might be a fun little...
I don't know. The cover looks cool on it, so it looked like it'd be kind of fun. Yeah.
They even have fake commercials in between. So they'll get to the house and they'll be like, okay, we'll be back with a break.
Okay.
And then they'll show you some...
See, that's why I got it mixed
thing.
up with that one, because that's what they do on that show. Like, it's commercials they make for it.
And I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember
something
the
similar.
name.
I'll pull it up, like, next time we can... but I was wrong on it, but I'm definitely going to check that one out.
This is from TerraVision, which I think somebody who worked for Vinegar Syndrome kind of wanted to do his own thing, maybe, and this is where that came from. But they do good work. They've been putting a lot of good movies.
Yeah, you told me that's newer, and so it's definitely not the one I was thinking, or even like spun off it.
This is 2013.
Yeah, that one's like from the 70s and 80s.
And I did want to mention something on Prince of Darkness real quick.
Yeah,
have you ever been to that church?
I have not.
Next time you go to LA, it's like right there in Little Tokyo.
Okay, yeah, it looks like something that could be like downtown Phoenix, like one of those churches. That's what it reminds me of, because it's just there.
Can't really go up to the door because it's kind of like an art center now, so it's fenced off, and I think you have to go when they're open if you want to go in there.
It probably looks completely different though on the inside.
On the inside, I'm sure, but the outside looks just like it does there. Like, except for the fence, it looks just like the movie, and it's just cool to go and see, where he made that movie.
Yeah,
it is one of my favorites. John Carpenter movies, top 3 maybe. Very underrated when it comes to his, like, for a reason everybody mentions Halloween and The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're all great, but I think this one gets left off.
Yeah, this one, just the concepts that they do, like, with it, like, just the whole idea of it.
Yeah,
like,
and it's like you said, I think there's a behind the scenes in the 4K where he talks about how he was reading a lot about, like, metaphysics and whatever.
What it was, metaphysics. I was trying to think. I know it was other dimensional type
stuff.
stuff.
Well, that too, because they have the thing with the mirror, so it's interdimensional as well, and he just liked the idea, I guess, and just did it. And that was his return, he says, to indie filmmaking, because it wasn't as big of a budget as when he was with, like, Big Trouble in
and I don't think
China.
it did well when it came out, but I liked it the first time I saw it. I was like, yeah, this is one of my favorites. Just the whole idea, like, even just the whole thing they've had him down there, like he's captured, like he's just there.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just in a jar floating, and I know how they do him, but I do like all the sequences where you see the liquid up on the ceiling and it's shooting, and it's just upside down, but it looks cool, and it's real water, so it sells you on the creepy effects.
It all fits, like,
and it might be his best soundtrack too.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, just the score itself just fits in with it, so
super good.
And the ending always kind of just creeped me out for some reason too. Just
the ending is creepy, and then there is, I think, what it's really creepy, and it's probably one of the scariest things he's done in any movie, is those dreams, like transmissions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the part because it's at the end too. I mean, it's throughout.
It's throughout the movie.
They end it with that, and I'm like, what the hell's going on?
It genuinely looks like a nightmare that somebody's transmitting over to you. It's the coolest thing.
And no fault. It's like a message, but it's like, it was scary to me. Like, I think they're trying to help them, but it's like, and then there was no follow up ever on it.
Well, they're trying to help him. I mean, spoilers, I guess. So watch it. Stop it right now and go watch it. But the last one they show you, because every time they show you that transmission, it gets closer and closer to the figure that's on the stairs. And then at the end, you find out that it's the girl that kind of gets pulled into the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like...
Spoiler alert.
It's kind of like what you say, he's playing with, like, time and space. And I'm like, well, maybe this affects that. It's cool.
Yeah, because even though that was, like, supposed to be...
It's in the future.
The devil in the thing, he still had to, like, bring his physical, like, form from, like, another dimension and use, like, people's bodies, like, to kind of get that to happen. So, I don't know. It's a fun time. Good
it's
times.
Great.
Yeah.
It's a good... I watch it every Halloween. That's one that's always on repeat every...
See, that's one I just watch it when I can catch it. Because I don't have it on Blu-ray. I do have it on DVD, but I need to step my game up.
It's a good-looking Blu-ray.
I'm sure it is.
But yeah, it's another round of movies, yeah.
So yeah, we'll keep bringing them to you until October is over. We started a little early, so go back and watch the last video we started our first round, and then this is round 2.
And let us know if you watch them and if you like them, what you liked about them, and and even if you didn't like it, just like to hear what.
Yeah, just because we like it don't mean you like it. Like we disagree
opinion.
on stuff all the time.
Yeah,
and everyone has their opinion, so people like what they like, but that brings it to an end, I guess.
That's it.
Until next time.
You are receiving this broadcast in order to alter the events you are seeing.